Hi, very good evening. So we have Mr. Vishal Chugh here. He is EVP Head Debt Servicing Management Group from Tata Capital. So we will start with the questions. So Mr. Vishal, first question is how was your overall experience in this summit?
It's absolutely wonderful because it gave me an opportunity to meet, my other counterparts. And before we actually went there on the stage, we were discussing a lot of things. It really brushed up our basics again, and I met a lot of old colleagues of mine. And it's definitely a great platform where you invite people uh, and see the other side's perspective as well, and you actually test your own how you're doing well. So I think it was a great experience. I met so many people from the industry and a great mentor we have in terms of the symposium we have, and it really went well.
So thanks to Mr. Siddharth Agrawal as well. And moving to second question, what was the key takeaway from your session?
See, the key takeaway again is like I'm actually a follower of old school of thought of collections, but I always look out for new ideas where we can actually marry things. So obviously in this conference we had a lot of people from the other side, and we discussed a new thing. We were talking about science, art, then somebody said there is maths also. Thanks to you. So for the bigger takeaway for me here is that things are changing. Things are very very dynamic around. So really have to go to the next level. Probably will have to make use of the best of available data and provide the right data also to get the right output. That's my biggest takeaway from this.
Well, that's correct. And moving ahead to next question, we have how was your audience feedback to your session?
Yeah, in fact, I was lucky that a lot of audience after that really came back and really gave me a very frank feedback that people said it was different. It was they were expecting some technical jargon with me, but I actually came out with more of practical and the things which we do in the field. So I got that feedback, and Gaurav also gave me a feedback, and sir to the साथ में, and he was telling that it was coming out well. So the feedback I got is that okay, we're doing something right.
Well, thank you. And next question would be what is your view on the future roadmap of NBFC industry implementation of latest technologies in India?
So I think that's the very important question, and I think that holds the key to for what we all are here. I think NBFCs still will have a major role to play. I remember when NBFCs were promoted. Now the government is trying to push banks there, and NBFCs are being actually kept aside. But I think it's the test of time today. The best of the NBFCs will remain, and they will do the service for what they are actually being constituted of. Yeah, but in today's world, the kind of challenges NBFCs are having, because we are not getting the best of the credit to pick and choose from. So we always have to be more agile, more adaptive, more inclined to use data, the kind of development which are happening around, how to use data around, how to cross sell, how to be judgmental at a very short notice, which is the best call to take. I think NBFC have to get into the younger generation. Will have to inculcate more, because this is a personal experience. That the new generations have a much better sense of the future today, because earlier what is happening in, if you ask me, after spending 25 years into the trade, how much I still have that lens of what could go wrong. But the new generation is something what could go better. So I think we really need to have that outlook, and NBFCs obviously have to look towards fintech cooperation, and we actually we look forward towards the most IT savvy companies, even the channels partners who we are having it in the field, who do collect for us. They are very tech savvy today, and there were times when we used to have collection agencies. Then I migrated from collection to chartered accountants. 20 years back, I got a lot of chartered accountants into the trade. I said, you are the best guy, you are professionals, you have an oath that you will play with money well, and then you are absolutely focused. So that really worked well. So today with the new generation coming in, I have companies who have a lot of call centers, or who have digital connect aptitude. I think they're really helpful, and NBFCs, the future for NBFCs is this low cost model, and things like that. So that is the way looking forward.
Well, that is absolutely correct. And last but not the least, we have what challenges and opportunities you foresee for the NBFC industry in India?
See, the challenge I said, as we don't get the right perspective, there is definitely, I will not use the step brotherly treatment here, but definitely there are rules which are different for banks. Even if I talk about from a collection perspective, my provisioning norms are very different. So I compete in the market with a banker, the same portfolio, the same customer, but my provisioning norms are very, very tight. Right, so I have to approach that customer with a very different mindset altogether. So that definitely is the challenge for me. The new regulations which are coming up, the new NPA formula which has come to us, which was given to banks 3 years back, but we have been given a very small short notice to work upon it. It has really impacted the overall portfolio because the NPA is really shot up. Now to cover that NPA reversals, the kind of effort which NBFCs have to put in is very, very different. It's a technical thing, but opportunity, yes, as I said, NBFCs have the real world open. Last few days I was just going through some data. Most of the NBFCs, their current pool which they have developed or created or bought is 60% is from the grade C and the rural part. And I think that's where this entire thing is opening up. So with proper technical expertise, with the exposure and with the experienced people, I think NBFCs have a very good future if they go, because that is where they will get the rate part of the meat part of it will also be given, will be arrived from there. I think that's a big opportunity for all the NBFCs. So talking about Tata Capital, as I said, we have a basket of all the products. So we are not a product specific NBFCs, whereas most of the NBFCs are product specific. You will have home finance company, you have a two-wheeler, or you have a CD backed loan, or a fintech company which only does small ticket personal loan. We do everything. So we really feel that there is a big opportunity for all the NBFCs to go up.
Well, thank you. Thanks for your precious time and have a good day ahead.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.